While I grew up in the mainstream Mormon church, there's another sect of my religion that has been making headlines for years. And this is the FLDS Church, which is essentially the fundamentalist version of the church that I grew up in. The FLDS believe in a lot of the same things I grew up hearing about, like the Book of Mormon and Joseph Smith, but they split from the mainstream church in the 1900s over one key issue, which is polygamy. When the mainstream Mormon church wanted Utah to join the rest of the United States, one of the conditions to joining was giving up polygamy. And so in 1890, the Mormon Church officially said they were going to stop practicing polygamy. At this time, though, many Mormons said that polygamy was a law of God as taught by Joseph Smith, and so they weren't willing to get rid of it, and so many different factions splintered off of the mainstream church. The largest of these factions called themselves the FLDS, and at its peak, the FLDS had over 10,000 members. In the early 2000s, the FLDS was led by a man named Warren Jeffs, and he had at least 78 wives. Many of these wives were underage girls, and he was convicted of child assault in 2011. Around the time of Warren's arrest, the FLDS had actually built a massive compound in Texas. This was complete with their own temple, and as someone who went into a mainstream Mormon temple, the similarities between the two temples are striking. Warren Jeffs is serving a lifetime sentence in prison, but he still is instituting new revelations and new rules for his followers from his prison cell, and his followers have spread across the United States to set up new settlements.